We'll be doing some Brexit stories. We'll also be telling you about politics and how it, the sort of what we share in common. Ghana shares in common with Germany politics. We'll be talking about that when we cross over to Germany. But right now, let's do a little bit about Brexit. Well, we'll take the story coming out from the UK. Parliament will be suspended just days after MPs return to work in September and only a few weeks before the Brexit deadline. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said a Queen's speech will take place after the suspension on 14th October to outline his very exciting agenda.
As I said on the steps of Downing Street, we're not going to wait until October the 31st before getting on with our plans to take this country forward. And this is a new government with a very exciting agenda to make our streets safer. It's very important that we bring violent crime down. We need to invest in our fantastic NHS. We need to level up education funding across the country. We need to invest in the infrastructure that's going to take this country forward for decades. And we need to deal with the cost of living, moving to a high wage, high productivity economy, which is, I think, what this country needs to be. And to do that, we need new legislation. We've got to be bringing forward new and important bills. And that's why we are going to have a Queen's speech. And we're going to do it on October the 14th. And we've got to move ahead now with a new legislative programme. Bringing forward a new legislative programme on crime, on hospitals, making sure that we have the education funding that we need. And there will be ample time on both sides of that crucial October the 17th summit, ample time in Parliament for MPs to debate the EU, to debate Brexit and all the other issues.
So what does this even mean? It means at the time that MPs have to pass laws to stop a no-deal Brexit on 31st October will be cut. House of Commons Speaker John Bercow says it was a constitutional outrage. The Speaker, who does not traditionally comment on political announcements, continued that, however, and I'm quoting, "It is dressed up. It is blindingly obvious that the purpose of suspending Parliament now would be to stop MPs debating Brexit and performing its duty in shaping a course for the country." So that is British politics there for you. Whilst that is, though, there are some Ghanaians living in the UK who will be affected one way or the other. Nana Ansa Bofo is a Ghanaian resident in London. We can get his views on this. Hello, Nana.
Guilty.
So this Brexit has been, it's come a very long way, and we still don't know where the end will be yet. How are Ghanaians in the UK reacting to this confusion that has been brought about by this new announcement?
Well, thank you so much. It's very chaotic in British politics. And as Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, said, he went to the Queen for a request. Since he assumed office, he's been calling for the streets of London to be safe, enough funding to hospitals, and enough funding to education. But for Ghanaians in UK, I must say, Brexit, a lot are calling for the European, for Britain to leave the European Union just because of social services. You know, a lot of Ghanaians depend on these social services: child tax credit, child benefit, housing. And since UK joined the European Union, nationals from countries like Romania, Poland, Turkey, Eastern Europeans, Bulgaria, and co. have invaded UK, and they are benefiting. A Ghanaian or a black person can be in a queue for housing for 2-3 years before maybe benefiting. So for a lot of Ghanaians, they wish the UK leaves so that all these opportunities will be back to them once again, especially on jobs. And there will be a lot of jobs for the blacks or Africans or Ghanaians to do. So a lot of Ghanaians, if you talk to them when we meet at social gatherings, a lot are calling that they wish UK leave the European Union. But as to whether they can leave on 31st, as Boris Johnson is trying hard, whether there will be a deal or no deal, we are looking to see what will happen. But for Ghanaians, they wish the UK leaves the European Union.
I see. Well, Nana Bofo there is a Ghanaian resident in the UK. Nana, thank you very much for helping us with that insight on what Ghanaians in the UK expect of the Brexit. Well, we'll see how that goes, but news just in is that Parliament will be suspended, which means that it's going to affect when Parliament gets to debate on whether or not Britain leaves the UK with a deal.